商品ですね、ラケットとバッグのビジネスマネージャーのファービアンさんにいろいろお聞きしたいと思いますんでね。はい。
My name is Fabian Kempkes. I'm business manager here in the HEAD headquarters, and I'm responsible for the tennis rackets and the bags category. Today I'm going to present you the new Gravity racket. It's an entire new concept which we have developed. We started this process beginning of 2018. We have figured out that for the very young consumer, which is the next gen consumer, these guys, they play with a very fast lower arm and wrist movement and accelerate the ball very fast. And also they tend to hit the ball more towards the upper head of the racket. So what we did here is a racket which we developed in close cooperation with the key player of that racket, which is Alexander Zverev. We put a lot of technology in that racket. So the first technology is linked to the special head shape of the racket, which is what we call a teardrop head shape. With the teardrop head shape, we achieve a larger sweet spot, which is shifted a little bit more towards the upper head of the racket. Reason why we did that is because that player type tends to hit the ball a little bit more shifted to the upper head. In addition, in that new Gravity, you find a lot more new technologies, like we evolved, for example, Graphene 360 to Graphene 360 Plus, and combined the graphene areas here in the middle part with so-called spiral fibers. These spiral fibers in the middle part, they are drilled and they untwist during the impact, and they have a positive influence on the flex of the racket. So the racket flexes a lot more softer. In addition to that, we incorporated other geometrical specifics into the frame, like a deeper string groove, and also around a more elliptical cross-section. That means also that the racket flexes softer during the ball impact. We closely worked with our design department with regards to that design concept. We had several iterations, several prototypes then, and we met our key player to support that silo in May in 2018 around the Munich ATP tournament, and we presented him several of these prototypes, and one of these prototypes was a very early one of this what we call flip design, which was at that time still blue on the front and gray in the back. And by the time in the following months and weeks, we evolved that design concept, and at the end we went for a very modern and a very progressive and a little bit more fashionable color direction with what we call teal colorway in the front. This is a mix of a green and a blue, and on the back with a very modern mix of a red and orange colorway. So when you turn the racket, you get that nice flip effect with different colors in the front and in the back.
いちいちおしゃれ。これにつきます。はい。